Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of Space Station Zero as the crew of the Acheron continue their adventures deeper and deeper into the space station on their first excursion. We've arrived now in a new section and we are in Chamber 4, which is a sort of like maintenance bay. We just came through a repair bay. We're into some new sort of like technological center. So we'll show you the table, show you the mission, and we'll get this underway. So here's our crew as we left them healed up from their second excursion. We're going to do 2 more today. So in the middle there, we have Commander Dash, leader of the Acheron, the exploration vessel that's docked at Space Station Zero. We have Clegg as engineer on the left, and behind him Smythe, the medical professional. Then we have our soldier Molson with his tactical vest and sidearm. And then last but not least, we have Ange E, who is our ace pilot, with the rifle there holding up the right flank. Some cool new gear out of the last mission. Found additional scanner. So we've got the hyper scanner now on the boss, as well as a mini lab kit to give to Clegg so he's better at turning things on and off. Wanted into challenge 4, the Fabrication Bay, which is our only uncleared challenge. Started off right here. Read the following before playing the challenge. Your crew enters the sparse bay to find remnants of what seem to be gigantic material printers. This bay was likely used for fabrication of high-end technology and parts, although most of these machines seem to have long passed into disrepair. One machine on the far side of the room, however, appears to be running at full steam as you enter, and the buzz of activity fills the room. Train setup as per the map. In addition, set up 3 swarm drones per crew participating in the challenge. The swarm drones are divided evenly between E1 and E2. In a solo game, 2 swarm drones are deployed in E1 and a single one in E2. Obstacles and challenges. The swarm drones, a toxic leap, and swarm jamming. So the drones are terrifying. I'm glad there's only 3 of them. They have 7 life each, move 4, combat 5, reaction 2, and intelligence 2. Now, they have a special ability, swarm resistance. If the swarm drone is damaged by a weapon without energy, they take 1 less damage to a minimum of 0. But if they're damaged by an energy weapon, which we don't have, they take 2 additional damage. And they have weapons close, so no guns at least. Then we have a objective vent, V, which is over here. It has a toxic leak. The massive printers have been slowly leaking the toxic chemicals they use for printing, and the room is now full of harsh toxic gas. When a crew member activates, they make a life save at 2. If they fail, they suffer damage equal to the amount they failed the test by. There's a vent marked as map V. Any crew members within 1 inch of this objective, they may make a reaction challenge test 4 to activate the vent. If successful, the toxic gas is removed from the room, and the crew member that activates no longer needs to make the life challenge tests. And then swarm jamming, alien technology. Objectives are the fabricators, these 2 things. Any crew member that moves within 1 inch of the fabricators marked on the map may attempt to utilize the parts to build an improvised weapon to jam the signal that enables the swarm drones to maintain the coherency. They're basically just like, they're like junk bots of little swarms of nano devices. Building the jamming device requires an intelligence test 4 on an 8+. This is an alien technology test. If successful, the crew members gains the weapon below, swarm jammer. Its weapon ranged energy, utilizes intelligence instead of combat, so Clegg could make one of these. And if successful, the enemy swarm drone is immediately out of action, removed from play if I do any damage. So I've placed our fabricators, 1, 2, 3, our vent as our objective terrain, and then I'm going to roll. I'll just deduct whatever is already on the table. So from this, 12, so another big piece. Maybe this can be the fabricator goo. And then D3 little pieces. It's just 1. Put a big crate. Maybe. Then for this one, it's already got 2 big pieces, and that's it. For this one down here, it's going to have 1 big piece. So we'll have maybe some containers. Back here, we already got 1 big piece, and there's an additional one. So we'll do another container maybe. And here's our fabrication bay. Our robotic drones are placed down, and then we get to place the rest of the team in here up to 7 inches up. I don't know how close we want to be because these things are terrifying. 4 though, so they're not that close. Maybe we'll put somebody on the high ground. Angie, Smythe hang out. And then you guys could go over here and try and make a cool weapon. Round 1 initiative to us automatically. Let's just start, I think, with Molson. He's going to try and blast this robot and clear the way. So he's got his 5 base combat. They've got 5 combat as well. So they are way more resilient than previous. So 5 base combat, 2 for his sidearm. And he can reroll 2 per turn, plus 1 for having a friend nearby. So we'll reroll these 3. And that'll give us, it looks like, 4 successes. So the harmonious, we didn't get the critical though. The harmony's paying off, and then it looks like 2 successes from the drone, -1 success for its liquid form, so it's got 4 health remaining. You retain the initiative on a 6+. No. And my standard operating procedure here is the closest enemy to one of my models will activate first. This guy is not in close range, so he's going to move directly towards Angie. That's terrifying. Let's go with the boss, I guess. Or we could go with Smythe. Actually, Smythe is going to go. He's going to walk over to here, going 8. And he won't be able to activate it this turn, but at least he's nearby. Retain with the captain. We do. So he's going to walk his 4 then, just to get within an inch of Smythe. And then also blast this guy. He's got 4 base combat, because he's a 4-man crew. And then we've got 2 extra for our sidearm. We're not in close range. So we get the bonus dice. Not terrible. We can reroll 1 of these for having the friend within an inch. I only get 2 successes though. Let's see what the damage is back. 2, 3 successes, blocks all the damage. And plus to maintain the initiative now? No. So these guys will come forward again with their movement of 4, heading towards Angie because she's the closest that can be seen. These guys are horrifying. Retain. No. 6+. All right, so we've just got Smythe and Angie left. So I think Smythe's gonna go. We have to kill one of these guys. So he's gonna, I think, just stay where he is. Oh, you're gonna get fought. Yeah, we're just gonna move slightly. So we're within an inch, but not in melee, and then we're gonna shoot this guy in the open. 6 dice again. We can reroll 1 of these. I got nothing. I got 1. 1 success. And then it's 5 dice back. These guys are impervious to our guns. And they get 1 success, 2 successes, cancels all the damage. So nothing. All right, Angie, I need you to kill something. So try and kill this guy. So you've got 4 dice, 6 for your ranged weapon. I'll reroll 1 of these for a friend being nearby. No, if 11s were 12s, this would be great. So 2 successes, and then they've got their 5 dice back, and they cancel 1, 2, 3. Did Angie maintain the initiative? She did, actually, yeah. But that's everybody having gone now. Oh, and everybody needs to make life tests, because I keep forgetting there's poison gas. So starting with the boss, gets 1, 2 successes and is fine. For Clegg, 1, 2 successes and is fine. For Molson, who went first, 1, 2 successes and is fine. And for Smythe, 1, 2 successes and is fine. Keep needing to remember that. It's poison gas in the air. We're gonna run forward towards the closest with the last drone. These are Eden miniatures, by the way. Classic Eden miniatures that I painted up, probably 15 years ago. And I love these models. All the old bits these days. All right, so round 2, we get to go first. We really, really need to kill one of these guys. Probably the close one. So I think we go with Wilson, and he's just gonna try and blast. He's gonna blast this guy right here. He's already damaged. So 5 + 2. Come on, buddy, danger close. Ah, we got the critical. All right, so 2, 3, 4 successes. He can reroll 2 of these, +1 for having a friend in range. This should do it. Nothing from that, though. So that's 8 damage. Let's see how much gets blocked. If it criticals back, I'm gonna be so mad. It's like I make these things happen. If you guys didn't see it happen on camera, would you believe that it blocks 8 damage and doesn't die? Nope. But it did, and it also rolled almost the exact same dice roll that I rolled. Karmic Retribution, it laughs off the critical hit, and then do I manage to maintain the initiative to try and kill this guy? Oh my god. Yes. Well, boss, you're the one that's in trouble. You need to blast this guy. So 6 dice, never send a soldier to do a captain's work. We get 1, 2, 3. It's not 4, actually. It's not enough to kill it unless... Actually, it's not enough to kill it, even if it doesn't roll any blocks. But it rolls 2 blocks, so it takes 1 more damage, goes to 3. All right, maintaining on 10 now. Nope, off they go. All right, well, closest is this guy. He's going to walk over to old Clegg and then stab. 5 combat, 6 for his melee attachment, and he's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Oh, Clegg, you've got 4 health. You block 1, 2, 3, 4. Big one. Oh, and I need to make my damn tests again. You have 5 left. Did the captain not breathe any poison gas? He's fine. And did Molson not breathe any poison gas? He's also fine. Right, do the robots maintain the initiative? No. Oh my god. Who do I go with? Angie. This guy's gone now, so we gotta try and kill somebody else. So I feel like Angie's gonna shoot this next closest one. 6 dice. It'd be really nice to critical here. We don't. She can reroll 1 for having a friend within an inch and get nothing. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 5 combat back. It blocks everything because it crits. 2 goes to 4 because it doubles it. We maintain on a 6. Oh, they don't. And does Angie, sorry, breathe in a bunch of poison gas. 6 life. She can reroll 1 of these because her friend's nearby? No, she does. Takes damage. Right, next up, can walk 4. Is definitely within 5. So it goes and fights Molson. Combat goes to 6. 1, 2 successes. Okay, Molson, come on, show them what you got. 5 dice combat. 1, 2, 3. Does a point of damage back, but it's reduced because of its form. Not energy, so no actual damage. Well then, Smythe's gonna go. Smythe's gonna, oh sorry, does Smythe take any more damage? 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, so fine. Gonna sit back, move away with its movement action. Try and make the weapon. So what can we do here? We have to make a Fabricator test. It's a 8+ with test 4. So his intelligence is 5. He has his mini lab kit for 6. Set the challenge to 0. So he needs 4 successes here for his once per game thing. So 6 dice. He's going to move back slightly so he's still within range of the boss for the reroll. He gets 1, 2, 3. He'll reroll this. 4 successes, and he makes the cool energy gun. We did it! We built the energy gun. Now, can we maintain the initiative on a 6? Oh, we can. Did these guys? Yes, actually. So these guys, he would have moved in. He wouldn't have made it in 1. He'd have moved into there. Maintain now. And I realized I said Smythe this whole time. That's Clegg. Smythe's all that's left now. Gonna just dip back so we can use a gun and try and blast. I guess this, yeah, this robot, because Molson's not damaged, so going up to 6 dice again with his sidearm. Rerolling 1 for having a friend nearby. Gets 2 successes. Man, if 11s were 12s, I'd be doing great. 5 combat back. And blocks nothing? Takes a damage. 4 left. Doctor is in. All right, well, that's going to end the round. So we're into round 3 now. I don't know. Do I go first with Molson? No, I think I go first with Clegg. Or do I go first with Angie? It's so tempting. No, I go first with Molson. No, I need Clegg to kill this guy. Die if he takes damage, or Clegg could shoot this guy actually into combat. That's what he's going to do. Because the other guys are injured, I might be able to kill them without using the super gun. So Clegg's got 4 combat, plus 2 for his now energy range super sidearm. And he's going to get 1, 2 successes. He'll reroll 1 of these. For having his friend nearby? Nope, so just 2 successes. 5 combat dice. Blocks it all. Good job, fella. I guess don't give the gun to the engineer. So do I maintain the initiative? Oh, sorry, and also did he take any damage from the poison gas? Because it's still leaking everywhere. 1, 2, no, he blocks them both. 6, I do. All right, Cap, I need you to blast this guy. So you're gonna have your 6 combat dice as well. 4 plus 2 for your sidearm into the damage 3 guy. Reroll 1 dice. Give me a 12. Nope. It's 3 successes though. And then 5 combat to block. I can't kill him yet again. He blocks 3 though and is fine. So on a 10 we maintain the initiative. Oh sorry, and the captain. Still forgetting to hold his breath. No, he holds his breath fine. Gets 3 successes. Plus to maintain. Nope. Alright, so the closest I think is going to be this guy attacking Molson. He's got 5 dice, 6 for his combat weapon. And he does 1, 2 hits. 5 dice back. Come on, Molson. 1, 2, 3. It's a difference of 1. He takes no damage though because of his form. Oh, he can reroll 1 of these. No, just 3. Do they maintain? They do. So the next closest is over here, also attacking because he's engaged already with Molson. That'll be 6 dice combat again. This guy's already damaged. Come on, soldier, you can do this with your armor. Only 4 succeed, but he criticals for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 damage. Oh my god. Combat 5. Come on, Molson, keep it together. 1, 2, 3. Takes 9 damage. Molson's down. Activate my survivor trait. Molson's gonna have 1 health left. I forgot. The captain can do that. I'm just gonna activate my survivor trait to not die from that insane critical. To maintain. They do. And then this guy moves into the captain and also stabs. These guys are hyper dangerous. So they roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. The captain's got 4 combat. And he's gonna get 1, 2, 3. He can reroll this one. 3. So he's gonna block of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna block 3 of it and take 2. He's got 4 remaining. Well, they've all gone now, so it's just my team, and we need to get the hell out of here. We're going to start actually though with Smythe. He's gonna back up, and he's gonna attempt to doctor the hell out of Molson. Got an intelligence 5. His medical bag gives him +2 dice. He's gonna have 7 dice. And every 8 plus heals a point of life on Molson. He needs to make his poison gas test though first. And pass with flying colors. 7 dice on 8s. I can reroll 1 of these. So that's gonna be a 10 and a 6. He'll heal 2 damage. Molson's gonna go to 3. She's gonna go half rate to climb down. Actually, she's gonna jump. She's gonna jump 4 inches out to here. Now she will take damage if she fails this. So she needs to get 4 successes on her move stat of 4. Which probably won't happen. She gets 1, 2, so she fails the test. And then she makes a reaction test at height 3 or 2. I think it's only 2 inches tall, actually. Yeah, 2 inches. Reaction is bananas. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because of her hyper scanner. It's a reaction test. So she gets 1, 2 successes and barely passes. So she takes half damage. We'll take 1 damage and go to 5. You need to make a poison gas test, which I will continue to forget forever, apparently. And get a critical failure. Then she can she could reroll because she started next to Molson. She'll get 2 successes. She's okay. Assuming everyone's verticality counts towards their height, that's why I'm counting them as being within 1 inch. But I could be wrong. So the next thing she's going to do is shoot. She's going to try and shoot into this guy. 6 dice again. And she's got nobody nearby, so she just totally failed. No, she gets 1 success, sorry, which it doesn't matter if he blocks or not, because it gets reduced to 0. And he blocks it anyway. All right, Molson, you've got 3 dice to try and block the poison gas. You do, with double 8s. Back up 4. And just keep on blasting this guy, I think. Right here. 10 dice. Could you finally kill somebody, soldier? 1, 2, 3. I'll reroll these 2, because they're not successes. There we go, 7 successes. That's pretty good. And then he'll just critical back, right? Nope, but get 5 successes, so only take 1 damage. This is bananas. I can't believe I hit with everything. 2, 4, 6, 7, and it just blocked 5. So the boss, who's going to back up further to here, he needs to make his 4 dice survival roll and pass with flying colors. He's going to shoot his sidearm, so he's got 6 dice. Also into the robot, 3 health left. That's not bad. Reroll 1 of these for Clegg. 6 successes. Maybe I'll kill it. Probably, definitely, maybe. So these miss. So 6 goes to 4. -1 is 3. I've killed 1! Captain, this is fantastic. You finally did something. All right. So new round. We do get the initiative first. Clegg's going to go, and he's going to finally try and kill this guy. He's going to walk over here to make sure he's not in cover and get within 1 inch of Angie. Angie. And then blast with his new hyper weapon. 6 dice. He's going to get 3, 4 hits. He'll reroll 1 for Angie being nearby. And miss. So 4 successes. I only have to do 1 damage here. That's going to be 1, 2, which reduces down to 3 damage, but all I have to do is 1 and his energy weapon kills him. I maintain on a 6. Oh, sorry. Does he choke on his own bile? He does not. Try and maintain with Molson. We don't. So this guy's going to go and charge my soldier. 5 dice goes to 6 because of his combat attachment. He's got a whole bunch of successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 combat back because he's a soldier. I haven't rerolled anything yet, and this is a combat roll, so I think I'm going to roll 2 of these. Oh, sorry. The 2 doesn't hit because he's armor 4. But I reroll these now. So 1, 2, 3 successes. That won't hit because I'm armor 4. 1, 2, 3 successes. They just block each other out. Don't have to bother maintaining. So take a step back and blast this guy again with your space shotgun. 3 health to try not choke. He chokes down to 1 or 2 because he chokes at least 1. Roll 1 for the doc being there. No, he still chokes. And then he's got 7 dice with his super space shotgun. I can only roll 1 of these now for harmonious culture because he's used his soldier reroll already. 1, 2, 3. Reroll 1 of these. So these go away. So 5 successes total. Dice back. Block. None! And we kill him. 5 goes to 4. He's only got 3 left. All right, this challenge says it ends when the swarm drones are defeated, regardless of if the vents are still pumping poison gas or not. And this one. And we have 3 exits. So the jammed door leads to challenge 3, which we've already done, which is the one we came through. The rusted door leads to challenge 2, and an exposed ventilation shaft goes to challenge 6. We keep going deeper to challenge 6. For this one, at the end of the challenge, 1 crew member can make a successful intelligence challenge test for a single roll. If this is successful, they manage to reprogram one of the fabricators to produce a single piece of equipment with its remaining resources. Choose 1 piece of equipment for advanced technology listed out to your crew. So we'll go with Clegg. He's intelligence 5, with the mini lab kit goes to 6. I've got no rerolls here. I mean, technically I'm standing within an inch of a friend, so I guess I could reroll 1 of these. And it's a single roll. So if I don't pass this now, then I don't get the item. It doesn't have a challenge number, so anything counts here. I'm gonna get, we go, 1, 2, 3, but it's double because I critically succeed. You get an ablative shields, it's armor against kinetic range attacks, jump boots, so user gains fly and +2 move, a drone system, which is either it reduces a combat challenge test attack that is 4 or less to 0 once per turn, or a targeting drone. Whenever the user makes a combat challenge with a ranged weapon, they may increase their combat by 2 if the target's more than 3 away. A point-to-point teleporter. When using an action, the user may move to any point they can see. User may still move for free before or after this action. It's pretty bonkers. And then a heads-up display. The user gets +2 reaction stat when attempting to spot hidden enemies. In addition, when making a reaction challenge test of any kind, they roll additional dice and discard 1 dice of their choice. The point-to-point teleporter is really cool, but and it's before or after our move action, so it's in place of our action. I might not get this again. Like, the gun is cool too, but I feel like the teleporter is going to be more useful. Give it to Clegg, because it's going to let him get places to go push buttons and things. So he's going to have the point-to-point teleporter. It was the diciest it's been, but everyone's going to get experience, and then the boss gets a bonus one for surviving. Activate my survival thing, though. My once per game, like, shrug all the damage on Molson. He very nearly died to that combat drone. Those guys were almost impossible to kill. The critting my crits was obnoxious. So we're into challenge number 6. After which everyone's going to take a rest. We heal all our damage, and we're into a pod 6. Pod has several large piles of discarded and disused technology. Its purposes have long been lost to time. As you enter, at the rear of the room, a small device emerges from a tank. A diode timer begins to count down. It also contains 4 deranged mutants per crew participating, but they're hidden. When they're revealed, either because they're activated or spotted, set them up evenly between areas E1 and E2. In addition, the 2 gun turrets are also hidden. If they're revealed, one is placed in map G1 and one is placed on the map in G2. All right, so the virus bomb here at the end of this little like shuttling pod is ticking down and may explode. And let's roll for some terrain for each of the quadrants. So top left, and we'll go clockwise. That's going to be 2 large pieces. So we'll have some piles of shipping crates. And then we'll go with a vat. Push it up a little with some extra bits and pieces on top, maybe. This quadrant, it's going to be the full court press. So 2 large pieces, an open vat, let's say, and then a big tall guy. D3 little pieces of scatter. So 2 extra little pieces of scatter. We'll have this sit here, and then some crates. Down here, same thing, 3 big, rather, and then D3 small, so 3 small, more crates. Final quadrant, just 1 big piece. All right, so all the enemies are hidden. We're gonna have the ace pilot do our spotting check to see if our enemies are actually going to be on the table or not. So it is a reaction test for each of the enemies. It's equal to their reaction. So it's going to be reaction 3 for the deranged mutants. Now, Angie has a reaction of 6, 7, 8 for her hyper scanner. 9, 10 to spot monsters because of awareness. Big deal, just reaction 10. I need 3 successes. 1, 2, 3. So everybody gets placed. All the deranged mutants and the 2 gun turrets are available and start on the table. Right, objective, the virus bomb. The proximity of the crew members have activated this ancient weapon, and now it's only a few moments remain to disarm it before it explodes, killing everyone in the area. The virus bomb marked VB on the map will explode at the end of the 5th turn. If it does so, all crew members are immediately out of action. Roll is normal on injuries, but re-rolling any rolls of 12 plus. The virus bomb can be deactivated through the reaction challenge test 10 on 4 plus. Crew members within 1 inch of the virus bomb can attempt this challenge test. Deranged mutants. These mutants have long huddled in this broken down bay. You're not sure how they survived, but regardless, they've been driven completely mad. The deranged mutants have begin the challenge hidden, but activate as normal in the first turn. If they're not spotted by a crew member, only those that have activated are placed on the board and may be targeted. They are life 4, move 7. Oh my god, they're fast. Combat 3, reaction 3, intelligence 1. Crude weapons, which give them +1 combat, so combat 4. And then special ability, if they make a combat challenge against a crew member not at full life, they increase their combats up by 2 for the combat challenge test. Basically, they can smell our blood if we're not healthy. Hosting floor, after the first turn, crew members complete their activation. See page 114, number 2. And then alien technology gun turrets. When a crew member crosses the middle of the bay, marked ML on the map, both these turrets activate and are placed on the board. They're otherwise hidden, but can be spotted as normal. When a gun turret becomes active in a challenge, it must take an enemy activation turn as normal for all enemies and uses the information below. Gun turrets may be targeted with weapons as normal. If a gun turret's attacked while it's still hidden, that attack is resolved as normal. And then both turrets are placed on the board and they are considered active. The gun turrets may also be turned off. To do so, a crew member within an inch makes a reaction challenge test 4 on an 8 plus. If it's successful, the turret's no longer activated and is considered out of action. 10 life! Combat 3, reaction 3, they don't move, they're not intelligent. Kinetic range +2 combat with their dual tracking railguns. Special ability, whenever a gun turret activates that would make a combat challenge test to attack an enemy, can attack 3 enemies as an action. Oh my god. Basically turn those things off as fast as possible. Can't move, so we can kind of hide from them, which is cool. And I think that's what we're going to do for our deployment. So the captain and Angie over here, Clegg's going to just hide for a second because he's going to try and disable this guy after everyone's gone, hopefully. And then Molson and the Doc hanging out in cover to try and patch each other up and just not die. First turn, let's blast some mutants because it's all we can really do. So we're going to start with Molson. He's going to try and blast a mutant up here. Wicked fast, they're going to cause some problems. So that's going to be 7 dice range. I regret not finding that drone tracker. On evens. And I can reroll 2 of these for being a soldier, and then 1 for having Dr. Smythe next by. And we crit! Oh my god, well, should have targeted a drone, I guess. That's going to be 6 goes to 12, and they've got 3 combat. Hey, look, they cease to exist. Retain the initiative. Oh, sorry, after the first crew member completes their activation, read page 114. If the first crew members completed their activation, they must make a movement challenge test 4, single roll. If the test fails, they're out of action or removed from play. They don't need to roll on the injuries and death table after the challenge is completed, as they are simply trapped under the floor. They're not killed and may be rescued once the challenge is ended. Once the first crew members complete their challenge, the weak spots on the floor become clear and all future crew members may avoid them. Wilson, you are challenge 4. Let's see if you survive. And you get 1, 2, 3. You can reroll 1 for being near a friend. Yeah, 4. It just laughs it off. Now we won't fall in any more holes, at least. I could have used a survivor trait to ignore that too. 6 plus. Who wants to go next? Somebody. Smythe, do you go next and just blast somebody? I think you do. Smythe's gonna go. He's gonna use his 6 dice challenge test to try and blast this other mutant that's not in cover. You're gonna get 1, 2, and reroll 1 for the Molson being nearby. 3. They are combat 3 to try and duck. They duck 1, but take 2 damage. 3 life, so they have 1 left. 10 plus to retain the initiative now. Nope. Closest will be you, and you're gonna blast 3 targets. So 1, 2, 3. Combat 3, but it goes to 5. Now, luckily, I've taken cover. So starting with Smythe, he'll be armor 4 just for this shot, because he is in cover behind that box. So it's gonna be at least 4 plus to hit him. So 1, 2, 3 hits. And then he is a combat 4. He blocks 1, 2, 3. I can reroll 1. 4. The combat's going to make Molson's armored vest go to a 6 armor. So 5 dice again. Turret goes and misses completely, critically speaking. And then it's going to go and attack. It's no need for me to make the combat challenge for Molson. He's going to target Clegg over there, who's also in cover around the edge of the thing. So 4s to hit. Gets 1, 2, 3. He'll have 4 combat to try and block it, and block 4, so he's fine. All right, do they retain? Does the other turret go off? They do, so this turret's going to now shoot the closest things it can see, so it's going to be 1, 2, and then the captain on 3. All right, tracking into Molson. He's going to get armor 6, so these all miss. Only 2 hits. Molson's combat 5. He just laughs, gets 4 successes. Shot into the dock, now he needs 4s, because he's also in cover behind this box. And gives him armor 4, which means 1, 2 hits. He's got combat 4 to try and dodge. He blocks 1, 2 as well, but we can reroll 1 just to see if we got some more. 3 total. Into the captain, also taking cover, so it's a minimum of 4 to hit here. And it's 1, and that one misses. So the cap blocks them all. Go turrets. So now on a 10 plus they maintain. They don't. So someone else gets to go here. I think the cap's gonna go. He's gonna look out to see this mutant. 2 plus his side armor is 6. He criticals and gets 8 damage. He can reroll 1 for Angie being there. 8 damage total. Combat 3 for that guy. He blocks 2, but that does not cause him to not lose his last point. 10 on a 6. They don't. Mutant o'clock. They're gonna go 7. And then 7 again and just peel right into Dr. Smythe. And then this one maintains on a 6. Does. So it goes 7 and then 7 again. It comes from the other side. Goes and fights Molson. Angie can go. She's going to try and blast this guy who's attacking the doctor. 4 plus 2 for her sidearm is 6. There's no engagement penalty in this game. She's going to get 1, 2. She'll reroll 1 of these for having Molson nearby. Just 2. And then, does any of it get blocked? Combat 3. Blocks 1, takes 1 damage, got 2 left. This Clegg, he's gonna use his personal teleporter and bamf over here. No, he's actually gonna use his personal teleporter. He's gonna walk out 4 first and then bamf up to this thing. Shut it down next turn, because that's everybody activated. Clegg can go first. He's gonna try and, actually he's gonna stay in cover from this thing and try and shut it down. He's not gonna use his set the target number to 0 because we need to save that for the time bomb, and it's turn 2. 5, this thing goes off, so we need to hurry here. So Clegg is going to use his check, which is challenge test 4 on an 8 plus. Intelligence 5 plus 1 for his mini lab kit. I'm going to tune a weapon. I'm going to just say that the boss's weapon is always tuned to give him an extra combat. I forgot he can tune a weapon every game. It's his like bonus skill, and I haven't used it the last 2 games. So we'll just make him combat 7, basically. Make him the same as Molson, which is cool. So he's going to have 6 dice with his mini lab. He needs 4 successes to shut down this drone. He's going to get 1, 2 cumulatively. Just 1, because he needed 8s. So 1 success. Just going to move to outline a fire of it. Alright, do we retain the initiative? We do. Go with Angie, and actually we're going to go with the boss. He's going to slide out here, and he's going to blast that mutant in the dock, because it's going to go next. So 7 combat, because I've got my weapon tuned. And we're going to reroll 1 of those 1s to make this not a critical failure. That's better. And get a grand total of 4 successes. That's harmonious for him. And 1 block will kill him. The edge of harmonious basically allowing me to like duo and not suffer critical failures and potentially get more critical successes is definitely, I think, a strategic advantage here. And then that was our second maintain. It's on a 10 now. Our first maintain, sorry. And we get it. Well, I think we actually just sit there for a second and have Angie go. She's going to step out to cover and blast this drone. Can handle that guy, I think. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2. And she gets 2 successes. 2 successes. Combat is 3. Can it block anything? It blocks 3. It's fine. Getting on 12 now. No. So starting with the mutant, it's going to attack. Its combat is 3, 4 for its sweet, sweet deranged weapons. Into Molson, It's going to get 2 successes. Molson's going to fight back with 5 combat and get none and take 2 damage. Oh, but that fails because he's armor 4. So it's only 1 success. It'll take 1 damage. Monsters maintain. They do. The next closest one is going to be this guy to a gun turret, so it can't move, but then it can shoot 3 things in line of sight. So that's going to be 1, 2, and 3 for the boss. Clegg, hiding. So that's going to be 4, 5 combat dice on 6s because of his armor. Oh, that's a critical. That's going to be 6 successes. He's combat 5. He gets 1. He can reroll 1 ace, 3. 4 successes, he's going to take 2 damage and go down to 3. Oof. Then into him on 4s, the cover bonus. That'll be 1 success. He's got 4 combat to try and block this. He blocks it all. And then on 4s as well, into the command dash. Critical as well. So 3 goes to 6. 4 combat. He's going to block 1, 2. So he's going to take 4 damage. And be down to 2 left. Oh, horrifying. All right, 10 plus, the last one keeps going? No. Doc, I need you to fix up Molson. All the bad guys have gone. So you're going to use your Medikit, which is your intelligence 5 plus 2, and every 8 plus success is going to heal a point on my soldier. You're going to get 1, 2, 3 of them. So he's going to go back to fully healed. Molson's going to go. He's just going to dip back to here. And then blast that guy even though he's in cover. Range combat 7. He needs 4s to hit though. And rerolls 2 for being a soldier. That's going to be a critical. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 4 goes to 8. Does he block any of it? Because the 4 succeeds. He blocks 1 of it and this guy just dies. Okay. Well, that was terrifying. We've just got... Actually, that's everybody. Everybody's gone. So it's new turn. Clegg, go turn one of these off. You're gonna walk back over to here. And now you can't get away from it, though, if it turns on you. It's 5, plus 1 for his kid is 6. 8 pluses are successes. I need 3. I get 1. Rerolls. So it's 2 to go. Plus I maintain the initiative. I do. So you're going to walk over here back to where you were, and then you're going to blast this drone. So shooting on 7 dice, rerolling potentially 3 of these. That's not bad. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 rerolls. And get 6 successes total. 3 combat. It blocks none and takes 6 damage. There's 1 left. 10 plus now to retain the initiative. No. So it's going to be drone. The first would be this one, which is closest. So shooting 1, 2, 3 targets. One on 5 dice. Now it's got cover against it. So it's going to be a 4 minimum to hit. Into Clegg. So 1, and that one misses. Clegg manages to block 1 with an 8 and another one with a 2. On 6s over here, because of his vest plus cover. 1 with an 8. And then he's got 5 combat to block it. And Molson blocks 3 of them. The doc on a minimum 4. Crit fails. Also misses with both those 2s. So no need to roll for the doc. Alright, so on a 6 plus, the other drone goes off. Nope. Well, that's good, because that means that you're going to get shot by the lady, and you're going to hopefully just do this, because she's going to walk. We need to start trying to get towards this objective. She's going to move forward, and she's going to blast this drone. She's going to be on 6 dice. She gets 1, 2, 3. It has 3 combat to block with. And blocks 1, but it only needed to take 1 more to die. No more maintaining for them then. We're going to go with you, boss, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. We got to rush this bomb and try and deactivate it. And then we're just going to go 4 again, because it doesn't matter if we don't turn this thing off. Doc is also going to rush 8 and be next to him. Round 4. Oh man. All right, Clegg. Get over here. Do you shut this thing off or do you teleport? No, you're gonna shut it off then move? Yeah, you're gonna shut it off then jump. Shut it off. If you shut it off, then nothing else is gonna be a problem, like disarming wise, and we'll have a whole turn to do this. So you've got your intelligence of 5 plus 1. And you need 8s to do this. We need 2 8 pluses to try and get this. There we go, boxcars, and the triple boxcars. Shuts it down. You're gonna move an inch and then jump 3 down to there. And you make your move test. You need 4 successes. 3 successes because you only jumped 3 inches because you moved an inch to the edge first. And you get 1. Reaction test to not suffer all that damage. You are reaction 5, which is cool. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, so you actually only take half damage, which is 1, and 5 hit points left. Disarming this bomb. Go get it, boss. You know, walk over within an inch of this console. Tries to turn this thing off. Challenge 10, 4+ intelligence. He's only intelligence 4. He's a hero, not a smart man. It's a 4+ to succeed, though. We get 1, 2 successes out of 10. 8, so 2 successes out of 10 so far. Then we're going in with the dock. He'll also make it within an inch. Intelligence 5, needing 4s. And then you can reroll 1 of these. So he gets 3 more, so it goes to 5. Just gonna run up for next turn to hope that she can help. Wilson's just gonna watch, because if this doesn't happen, then there's nothing he can do, but he's too far away. Bottom of 5, we need 5 successes to fix this. Go get it, Clegg. Clegg's gonna walk over here. He's gonna set the challenge number to 0, his bypass skill, and then he's got his med lab for extra dice here. So 6 dice, we can reroll 1 of these, but we get boxcars, and Clegg saves the day. 10 successes all by himself. Never send anyone else except the chief engineer, and we disarm the bomb. It's down successfully. Woo! We almost lost the boss. We almost lost Clegg a couple times. This is a dangerous one. All right, so the challenge ends when all the deranged mutants have been defeated and the virus bomb has been deactivated. And of course, it does explode otherwise. When the challenge ends, the room collapses and all the crew members are sent tumbling deeper into the space station. This is a no-return challenge. Roll once on the table below to see where they go. Man, no return! 9, and we're gonna go to challenge 13. No specific reward for this one, but we end up in a new part of the station as the floor collapses. So that's gonna put the experience of Commander Dash at 8, and then everybody else at 4, which means that they don't quite level up, but a single side of my choice gets to go up by 1 for Dash. I think we're gonna do combat. Just a wee bit harder to kill. Then it's gonna be a skill expertise when he gets to 14, so 6 more missions. Sorry, to get to 14. So there we go, 4 challenges in, and we've entered a whole new area of Space Station 0, so I'm going to change up the backdrops in my scatter train a little bit. And yeah, we'll find ourselves in a whole new zone. So we'll see that one in 2 weeks as we do 2 more challenges, and the crew of the Acheron delves deeper, because we're at a point of no return now, which means if we die, we die. So, so there's no going back to any of the previous rooms now. We're starting a whole new branch and a new section on the map, starting in Challenge 13. So yeah, I'm excited to see where we go, and Commander Dash will continue to lead his brave crew to try and find the secrets of Space Station 0. So big thanks for watching. Textile Mash. Have a good night. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.